Good morning everyone. It's me Harvey, and for today's video, I'm gonna show you how to deploy your v0.dev generations into Vercel. So in the past, I have written a blog post on how to do it, basically. But I think the process of deploying your v0.dev generations in Vercel is a very complex one, and every step should be explained in a more comprehensive manner. Hence, this video. So let's just start off by opening up v0.dev and then prompting it to make a landing page. To make our prompting easier, we're gonna use the prompt generation AI we have in our blog page. Then here we're gonna prompt it to make a landing page. The modern look, professional, classic blue, monospace. Just use sans serif. Just a quick one to make our prompting easier. Space it in here. Then in a few seconds, I think it's gonna be generating our code. We have this preview of our code. I think it looks great. Like given that we just prompted it like this using our prompt generation AI within a few seconds. If you have a business that you want to have a website of, can't scroll it, but yeah, I think it's done. So after generating it, let's just open up VS Code and open up a random folder. In our case, I just have an empty folder. Open up an empty folder where you could have your v0.dev generation code in. So let's just copy this command, this upper right portion. Then we basically opened up a terminal, a bash terminal at that, then pasted it in here. Let's just press yes and then enter. Let's just press enter for all the default options. You can't ever go wrong with pressing enter on all the default options. So I think it's gonna take a few minutes. So while it's taking its time uh to download the dependencies, let's just open up our GitHub and create a repo. Let's name it via hosting. And then let's copy these commands. Let's see if it's done downloading. So basically our purpose for that command is that we will have our local Git in here and then we will upload our Git into the GitHub. Basically uploading our code from local into the GitHub. So let's just press enter all these options. So we're gonna type cd my app. So if you press enter on all default options, you're gonna need to do this depending on what folder is created for all your code. Then we're gonna type git add all. So all of this is gonna be tracked by git, and then paste all of the command we have from GitHub. Press enter. So after a few seconds, we can refresh our GitHub. Now we can see our code in here that fast. So it's named VO hosting. Next is opening up Vercel. Open up Vercel and add a new project. This hosting is free up to some degree, like up until you have so much traffic. As of now, I have like 10 websites up and running and it's all deployed for free. Okay, let's deploy. I hope we won't encounter issues with this. It's pretty normal to encounter issues within deployment, but when you're using v0.dev, it gets a little easier because it's AI generated. It's not as prone to error as you manually deploying your own code. So now it's deploying. I think it will take a few more minutes before it deploys, maybe a minute or two. There you go. I think we have, yes, we have our website now up and running in the web. So you have this domain provided by Vercel build, but you could change this. You could change this with your own domain for a few bucks. So yeah, that's so basically guys, that's how you deploy your v0.dev generations in Vercel so that other people can access it around the globe. So just a quick recap, we went from generating our code in here in v0.dev into processing our code locally, basically copying the code from VO to VS Code using this command up here. And then we uploaded this code into GitHub. And then from GitHub, we deployed it into Vercel. So that's all. Thank you guys. See you again.